Hey everyone, welcome to our video where we're looking at urban playgrounds in Copenhagen. We've been talking a lot about both environmental and social sustainability in class, and the playgrounds we highlight here are great examples of both. Therefore, our research question asks, how has Denmark made playgrounds accessible to the total population? In Biplods, there is a mix of blue poles and natural areas, inviting imaginative play in both spaces because the landscape is ambiguous and doesn't immediately communicate the purpose through the design. This is a great design choice for playgrounds because it forces kids, and really anyone, to be imaginative. Are the poles tree trunks? Are the hills for hiding behind or for rolling down? Having playgrounds that incorporate nature in urban areas is great for raising the next generation as people who will care about the planet. Having memories of playing in nature from your childhood can go a long way in affecting your outlook and actions about the environment later in life. The next park we're going to look at here is called Banana Park. You can see that there's a climbing wall arching over the entrance here. Rock climbing is an adult playground. Incorporating that into a public space to attract and support people of all ages is really important because embracing play throughout your life leads to more active and ultimately healthier people and communities, which is a huge aspect of social sustainability. One thing that jumped out to us here is that there is graffiti and public art surrounding this space. In the US, we tend to view graffitied spaces as scary or not somewhere we would really want to hang out in, but when you interpret graffiti as public art, as the Danes have, the color turns into an added element that makes this space more enjoyable to be in and play in. This is the soccer field in this area, and it's completely open, unlocked, and free. I mean, you have to bring your own ball, but it's available to everyone in this community to use. The next park is in Goldberg's Biplods. This is right next to a church and a school, which is a great location for a playground because there are going to be a lot of kids and families here anyways. Playgrounds also place an emphasis on building a community that helps you find your place in a new society, and on the playground you can make friends with anyone regardless of race or class. Everyone's imagination is equal, and when you're playing games and exchanging perspectives while you do that, everyone involved is learning from each other and becoming more inclusive, which again furthers the social sustainability of a community. This next playground is in People's Park. In terms of environmental sustainability, playgrounds can be a good opportunity to reuse old materials in new ways. There are a lot of playgrounds here that reuse wood, metal, and plastic waste, and it's also more eco-friendly because they don't have to be processed into something completely new. These wooden beams look like they were just taken from another thing and added into the design as they were. The more ambiguous and sparse style of playground we've seen here in Denmark is also more sustainable from a quantity perspective. These areas have fewer built structures than playgrounds in the US do, so less material is produced and transported, reducing emissions and greenhouse gas production. In the US, there are a lot of playgrounds with purpose-built structures. Their design only communicates one use, like a slide. This means that structures are less efficient because each one is only for one use, while on the other hand, these colorful poles and wooden beams can be used for any kind of play. The last playground is in St. Biplods. All of these playgrounds are socially sustainable places in the urban environment that engage users and make the neighborhood they lie in more livable. Playgrounds are a place where people can go to be themselves and to meet others who have similar interests. This can also help you find your theoretical home with other people and strengthen your community by meeting new people because you just happen to be at the playground at the same time. All of these playgrounds are amazing examples of environmental and social sustainability.